What's going on, you guys? How's it going this evening? It's David here. It's just about 9 o'clock, I think. Oh no, it's just about 11 o'clock, I think. Just trying to get the kids to go to sleep. The two boys are here, Johnny and Joey. They're messing around. But I wanted to talk about something. I was thinking about it earlier. You know, we have times in life where we do really dumb things when we're young. Like, just lay around and poop our pants and pee on our parents and try to eat what is that stuff called? The laundry detergent and stuff like that. But then as you grow, you learn, oh, I shouldn't have done those kind of things. And most of us stop those things when we learn we're not supposed to. But there was a time before I knew, me and my little brother, my dad lived in an area that was very rural. He lived probably 500 feet from the lake, Grapevine Lake, and we could walk down and go fishing. And then the other way, you could walk through this trail and go to the creeks and fish at the creeks. And me and my little brothers would always go out and do this kind of stuff. Go to the creeks and go play around and go hang out. And I got a story of me and my little brother on a boat. I'll tell that story later, but I wanted to talk about something I did that was incredibly dumb. By the way, the boat story might be dumber, but I'll just tell this story for now. Well, before I knew that my little brother was something, we were out hanging out, messing around with each other. He was really young, and he was picking on me, and I was picking on him, and I dared him to take this stick and go whack a bee's nest, a beehive. Okay. So now you can know what before I knew he was allergic to bees. So he ran up to it and started just whacking away at it. And I don't remember the outcome because I was in so much trouble. But I'm pretty sure he swelled up and, could have very easily hurt himself. But that was just something I was thinking about because I have a son who's allergic to peanuts. And I love peanut butter. And when I say I really like peanut butter, I really, really like peanut butter. I like peanut butter flavored everything. Well, I don't want peanut butter flavored enchiladas or anything, but I'm sure you could make them good enough if you put enough Reese's Pieces or Reese's filling in there. But this is something I was thinking about. Like, we do dumb things and we learn from our mistakes, and then hopefully some of us grow from them. And luckily, very luckily, my little brother Thomas is still alive because I learned from my mistakes. Unfortunately, a few years later, he did some really, really, really dumb things. Stole tractors and got in fights and stuff like that. So those weren't my fault, but those are his. And I hope he's learned from those, and now he doesn't do that anymore. I hope, that's the goal. But anyhow, I just wanted to share that real quick. And I guess since I've only been 4 minutes, I'll go ahead and tell this story. Me and my little brother one morning, we're hanging out, and it must have been like on a weekday because my parents were gone, or my stepmother and my father were gone. Maybe it was like a vacation or something, like a summer break. But we took the boat out. We had this aluminum boat with a motor on it, and it had a leak in it. And we as a lot of you people know, that, you know, when you have a leak, you just bail the water out and you're fine. You're good to go. Well, we started at one end of the lake and went to the other end of the lake this is still Grapevine Lake in Texas, by the dam, and there's a beach over there. And we were going to the beach to go swimming. And the whole way, we're both bailing water. And we get probably a quarter mile away from the beach, and it was his turn to bail water, and he's bailing water and just going after it, and loses the bucket. And we decided to risk it. Well, we're getting closer and closer to the beach, and we're getting closer and closer to the point where the water is going to start coming over the edge. And, you know, once it started coming over the edge, or once it's about to start coming over the edge, I'm taking shoes off, I'm taking my clothes off, and I'm going to jump in the water, and some other things, but I don't really remember everything. But, you know, this was 30 years ago at this point. But I took the motor off, took the gas can out, and we're close enough to the beach where we were okay, but it was still pretty hairy. So I had to get I was under the water. My head was under the water, but I was holding the motor up over my head and the gas can up over my head, and having to bounce up to get a breath every once in a while. And I'm walking to the beach while my body is pushing the boat that's full of water. And we get close, and I throw the motor in the boat, and I throw the gas can in the boat. I get out, and I drag the boat ashore. You know, I get the water out of the boat and turn it over and figure we're going to fix it. Well, we spend several hours doing this, and then we swim for a little while, and I think we might have bought a patch or something like that at the local store that was, or the fishing bait and tackle shop that was across the street from the dam, or from the beach. And we did that, and we set it on the shore, turned it upside down, and it's, you know, getting warm, getting the patches drying, and we turn it back over. We get back in the boat and put the motor back on and start heading back. And we get pretty close to where we need to be to turn in and carry the boat up to the house. And the Coast Guard comes up. And they're a pretty large boat. I don't really remember how big, but are you this and this? And yeah, that's us. And they give us a rope and they start towing us. And our motor was working, but they wanted to make sure we made it. And oh yeah, we also bought a bait bucket there, so we were still bailing water. And we made it, and my dad was at home, but my stepmom tore into us. And by us, I mean she tore into me, because I was the older one and I was supposed to know better and all that stuff. And that's BS. I am not supposed to know better at that age. You're the one who's leaving boats laying around willy-nilly with fishing poles everywhere. That was your fault. Of course, I'm kidding. But anyways, I just wanted to tell that. I thought it was, you know, it's one of those things that you live and you learn, lessons learned kind of thing, and I just was thinking about it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have an amazing day, and try to make tomorrow's better than today, and smile as much as you possibly can. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. Have an amazing day.